hospitals, so I don't want to give you false information and tell you how many victims that we have, but we will be providing that update very, very shortly. I want to assure the community there's no further threat. We are continuing the investigation here. This is still a very active and dynamic scene, so if you can avoid the area, we would appreciate it. And we'll be providing additional updates in the very near future. Thank you.
There are victims.
Yes, there are victims.
Yes, on behalf of the entire first responder community, though, of course, our hearts go out to any of the families that are affected by this. Our update right now is that we do have a reunification center that is opened up at the convention center. That's at the North Hall. It will take time to transport students over to that area, but if you can't get a hold of your loved ones right now, your kids or somebody that you're concerned with, then that would be the place to go and to try to go ahead and do that reunification. We will have people there to assist you. We also have a phone number. It is being staffed. It's 702-455-AIDE. And there'll be a website opened up, and it's facofsouthernnevada.com. Okay, and so that is our current information that we have for victim services, and that will change also as or be updated as necessary. But we will have those resources there. Understand when you call that number or you check the website, the information right now will still be limited, and there won't be any specific information as far as individuals that have been injured or deceased.
Sheriff, what's happening on the campus now? I see people leaving.
So as you can imagine, the campus is a very large area to cover. Much like we had in the aftermath of 1 October, there's a lot of additional calls coming in that students hunkered down, they're afraid, they're scared. Our officers are going unit by unit, building by building with the university police and the rest of the police officers, firefighters, EMS, and making sure that we don't have any additional victims and or subjects. So we'll be back with you in the very near future to provide an update. Thank you.
Any info on the suspect?
Sheriff, I have an update as well. I'm sorry on that website. That's going to be facofsouthernnevada.org. I believe I said .com. That is .org.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody will have future briefings at headquarters. Future briefings will be at headquarters.
All right, a rather brief briefing there by Las Vegas Police Department officials as well as university officials discussing the shooting on the UNLV campus. Officers were called to the campus in an active shooter situation. After they arrived, they say the suspect is now deceased. Officials say there is no further threat. Here are the things that we still don't know, however. We do not know how many victims there are in total. We do not know the condition of those victims. And part of the reason why we don't know that, as we heard from that press conference, authorities are still going building by building, checking to find out if there are any other victims that still exist as they work to clear that campus. We are still awaiting additional information about any possible motive, who the shooter would be, though at this point we heard from LV MPD Sheriff Kevin McMahill that there is no further threat, and while it is still a dynamic scene that the community at large knows, at least they can be assured that there is no further threat. We are going to continue to monitor this situation, bringing you all of the breaking news. Ahead, America decides. For now, you're streaming CBS News.
All this week, we're taking you to the world's northernmost and fastest warming community of Svalbard, Norway.